Today we're going to make old-fashioned oat lace cookies. It's a very easy drop cookie that comes together in one bowl with melted butter and is super fast. You just drop it on a baking sheet and bake it and then peel them off effortlessly. And you have the most crispy, caramelized oat lace cookies ever. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and click the bell icon to be notified every time I post a new and delicious recipe. Let's get into it. So, super easy cookies, but there's a couple things that are kind of key steps. Oh, there's my butter. My butter is melted and hot. That's step number one, that's very important. And I have my baking sheets lined with aluminum foil with the shiny side up. You know how there's like a slightly matte side and then there's like that super shiny side? You want that side up. And then we are going to go ahead and mix everything together. It's very simple. So I've got oats. These are quick oats, or you can grind rolled oats in a food processor, kosher salt, a little bit of AP flour, just kind of enough to, it just helps hold everything together. You could try using like almond flour, and that would probably also work if you want to make them gluten-free. And sugar. Yes. Best friend. Okay, the whisk is really going to help me at this moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and give that a toss together. Okay. And now we are going to add our butter to this mixture. Make sure it's hot, because it's going to help, that's going to help dissolve all of the sugar. And you really, you do want to make sure that everything is beautifully incorporated. So go ahead and give that a stir together, and really just kind of we're trying to dissolve some of that sugar. Just give it a nice mix. Now I've got my vanilla. I'm going to add my vanilla. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and whisk my egg separately, just so that it's easier to combine with the other ingredients. And you don't get stray bits of, egg white or whatever. You don't want that. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to mix this with the rest of our ingredients here. This also gave the butter just a little bit of a chance to cool before you go adding an egg to it. And now you're going to want to mix this really well. Okay, cool. Here we have it. We're done with that part. So now we are going to start the baking process. Now, we are going to drop these by the half teaspoonful. Yes, half teaspoon. Onto a baking sheet, 2 inches apart. So either, unless you have like all the baking sheets in the world, which is awesome, this is going to take a few rounds in the oven. So that's no big deal. It's just, just a little bit of a time commitment. Maybe some tunes would be a good call here for just as a, a tip. Christmas movie, maybe. May I suggest The Princess Switch? 1 or 2. Okay. Anyway. Holy moly, I've done 5. Just kidding. I've done 1 tray. If that's okay. If you want them to be a better shape, you could chill the batter. But it's not going to drop as nicely, so you're going to need like a scoop or something like that. But that's 100% in your wheelhouse if you want it to be. You could also put these in whatever shape you'd like. I mean, within reason, because they do what they want, clearly. That one. But, whatever. Now, I've preheated my oven to 325 in preparation for these cookies. The good thing is the batter comes together super fast, so you can also, if you get tired, perhaps you want to take a little nap, or I don't know, make some gingerbread men instead. You can put this in the fridge. It'll be fine. Unless you don't use hot butter, and then it is not forgiving. So that's really the only
and also the aluminum foil. Can't not use those. I really want to put one more in the corner. I feel like it's risky, but I'm gonna do it because, I mean, we don't have all day. So we've done approximately a third of our batter and we're gonna pop these in the oven. They're gonna bake really quickly. Like, I'm gonna check them in 3 minutes. I'm gonna give them a rotate. I'm gonna like check back like mama bear and make sure that they're not burning. We want them to be kind of bubbly and start to brown and not look like this. And we're out. Now, they baked, I lied to you and I apologize for that. That was very cruel of me. They baked about 12 minutes, so it's gonna be like 12 to 15 minutes depending on where they are in your oven. These were on the top, so they baked a little bit faster, and these were in the middle and didn't. So you can see that obviously I put mine a little too close together. I got a little lazy, and you can see that the shape is not perfectly uniform. So if you care about that, then you're gonna need to chill your batter and you're gonna need to drop them maybe out of a scoop or something so that they're perfect. So they're gonna cool completely, and then we're gonna peel them like magic off of the aluminum foil. Promise. And they're cool. I mean, this one's like, it's a little warm to the touch, but it's fine. So all we're gonna do is kind of peel them off like so. Yeah. You didn't trust me, did you? It's okay. It's okay. Someday. And we're gonna peel them all off. And we're gonna put them on a plate that I don't have, and then we're gonna try them. Okay. I got the world's tiniest plate just to make sure that this stayed interesting. These are obviously hideous, and I wouldn't give those to my neighbors, but they make great taste testers. Let me just ride the line with this plate. All right. Now, these cookies, they store really nicely and they stay crisp for quite some time. If they're stored, you can store them room temperature in a sealed container, or you can actually store them in the freezer, which is what my mom and I used to do with them because they are delicious frozen. But they do not ship well. So unless you would like to send someone oat cookie crumbs, this is not a shippable cookie. It's time to try. Yeah, I mean, you didn't think I did all that work for nothing, right? No, we're gonna dive right in. And I already broke one, but I guess I can break one for you so you can hear it. Let's find one of those really hideous ones from the bottom, shall we? Yes, here. Here they are. Did you hear that? I'll do it again. Yes. Perfectly crispy. Just, I mean, you can see the oats on the inside. You can see, like, it's just super duper duper, like, light and airy and lacy. It's just so crunchy, and the oats have almost like caramelized a little bit because like the way they cook with the sugar and the butter, they just kind of like, it's like a caramelized oat cookie.